I don't like not knowing.
Here's the thing about knowing.
Yeah, shit is weird.
No, when you know.
You got it.
Oh, I can't hear. Welcome to the BFAM line on BFAM 109.6. It's your girl, Rita Marie. Big Chris. What's happening, y'all? DC.
What's up, beautiful ladies?
Only the ladies? No, hello to them. Hey, fellas, how y'all doing? I got you. I'm fine. Hey, everybody. Cuz it wasn't. Y'all, I'm telling y'all today, I am going to do what I call the best that I can.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah,
I mean, you look beautiful. Look at y'all. Y'all look beautiful.
Thank you. I took effort.
So now, what would be the proper word? Like, if I wanted to say that you are one with, like, African, like that looks very tribal. What's the way to say that?
Like that, it looks
tribal. So I can say you very tribal looking today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It should be like more related.
Hers is giving me like native vibes, Aztec.
Absolutely. I'm like getting like a native vibes. Like,
it's like this down here, like this little vision.
and you show back. It's a dress and a shirt. It's got, and it's like a halter backward split. No, I like you all get way close with clothes. I don't want that. Men's clothes. I got that.
Yeah, we just. I got that too. A regular t-shirt just cutting up straight up the middle.
You know what? No.
With your hoochie daddy shorts on.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't even know what that is.
Your knees out? Yeah, they is.
No, they're not. No, my shit me. No, they're not. I look at mine. I make sure mine go right to the knee. No, I'm not gonna be that old man. Nope.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and show some leg, DC. Yes, indeed. I see about 3 inches of thigh when you sit down. Yeah, I see some thigh meat. Mm-hmm. Your hoochie daddy is trying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you is. I see you, DC. That was easy. Yeah, but guess what? I know what. DC keep wearing shorts like that. He gonna have to clean.
I'm gonna let you clean it the right way.
Oh damn! That experiment went down. I heard that. I heard y'all need y'all pipes cleaned, and you know you can get them done the right way with Right Way Plumbing. 678-531-8255. Right Way Plumbing, get your pipes cleaned the right way. Y'all go catch a vibe at the Vintage Vibe. Catch a vibe. Go get styled. Yes. Purchase a new look. Yes. Have a consultation. All of these things. Outside of yourself and try something new. Because listen, if it's some stuff that you are right past and stuff. Some of y'all don't even go in the thrift store because you think you're too good for the thrift store. But I'm here to tell you that the thrift store might be too good for you. It might. But Vintage Vibes, she's going to get you all the way together with that one. All the way together. And then, tiny essentials. All the tiny things that make a big difference in your life. Seasonings, teas, crystals, all the good things to get them chakras aligned. I've been telling y'all about y'all throat chakra. Because I've been working on mine and saying what's on my mind. Ha 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 ha. Not being afraid to do so. Unblock that. My shit unblocked. It is. Oh my God. Okay.
So yes, Tiny Essentials. You can find them at www.tinyess.com. www.tinys.com.
Labios de Olivia.
I got a Labios day today.
Natural and vegan cosmetic products. Keep your shit looking good, feeling good.
Kissable.
Not just moisturized, but nourished.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Ooh, you like that?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
revitalization. Y'all go
Get
check
into
them
it.
out.
Nourish
X Labios de Olivia
That's pretty hot.
on Instagram and at Labios de Olivia fan page on Facebook or on the World Wide Web at www.labiosdeolivia.com.
Yeah, and then after your lips, it's nice and moisturized and shit. You can go get your freaking Adam and Eve. What is that called? Bump.
Bump.
We're gonna get to Omarion in a minute. But
Oh my goodness.
He had me fucked up talking about his background singers like he wasn't the front back.
We're gonna get to R&B
Bitch ass
period.
nigga.
Let's talk about the state of R&B period.
That's a good idea.
Because
That's a good idea.
because the
I like it.
performances that we'll get into
It's
it.
rocky. It was rocky.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
And I ain't
speaking
talking
of rock,
about Balboa, we should have, because them niggas should have got hit in their throat. Anyway,
So when you enter that code bump,
bump.
what happens
When
then?
y'all use bump, you gonna get half off. You gonna get a free shipping. And you gonna get a free tour. And you can use this over and over and over again. It's the gift that keeps on giving, so you can keep on coming. Ooh.
Dropping dimes.
do that sound again. Go to ERM.
We got a winner. We got a winner. She said, I'll see you fucking down. Go ahead, girl.
Yes, indeed.
She an ERM doll, so that's where that comes from. Yeah, y'all go to everythingwithmarie.com. Check out your fly ass mom gear. Take care of the kids and look cute while you're doing it.
Indeed. And last but very not least, my cousin's favorite part of the show is the food.
Let me tell you something. This food is right here on time.
Good.
Girl. I promise $1 piece, Elmer Fudd, Tatiana, order today, tonight, tomorrow, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm headed. The number is 678-322-7802.
Took the color, didn't she?
What the fuck?
I was just reaching for
She was just reaching for the color.
I was just reaching for the
You
number.
better reach for a different color.
Zion, my cousin was
If
right
she
here.
if she wanted it today, I would have.
I believe you.
My cousin knows I'm never gonna choose something with. I'm not gonna choose a food with nuts in it.
I like the way you reworded that.
I had to think.
She was about to say, I'm not going to choose nothing with nuts in it. That's a lie.
Hi, cousin.
Oh, family's here? Not bad.
One of my baby cousins. She grown.
Family always here.
Right. I mean, what? Big cousin, little cousin, they here.
I meant like family, like people we can't talk dirty in front of.
You said we
Man, this bitch
different.
grown as the fuck.
Okay.
You should see the shit she posts on Facebook.
What'd you get today?
Man, look, if she wasn't grown, I'd have to block her from the shit. She was like, oh, cuz. And then I'll be like,
What'd you get today? Pecan?
You know what she got?
What you got? Oh, you chasing the rain?
The rain.
She going for the rainbow.
Ain't nothing better than caramel pecan.
I can't go anywhere.
You will be there somewhere. I
Take
don't know.
a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow.
The story is going to get better as you eat.
And he is.
So y'all sit tight. We'll be right back on the bumping ground on BFAM.
It is a nice glass.
Yeah.
Oh, cousin. You eat this.
Hey, I'm following your lead for this segment.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
I'll pull up what I can when we talk about
As
it.
we bring it up, okay,
I'll just keep you on pace for time.
okay. Who wants that? How did you start? Welcome back to the Bump and Grind on BFAM 109.6. It was early. Oh shit.
It was a 5. It's all right. You saw.
Oh, yeah.
It's your show, girl. I'm a pawn.
I'm a pawn.
I'm a pawn. You
Okay.
run this shit.
Yeah, right.
We'll get into the heavier things later.
Let's talk about that fucking versus battle.
No, wait, but let's not even start
You gotta
there.
start
That
right
shit
there?
funny.
Okay.
We ain't gonna start right there.
Come
We're
on
gonna start right there.
You gotta have like an
Let's start
intro.
at the
Something
Burger
small.
King.
Okay.
The Burger King employee.
Okay, the Burger King
Okay.
employee.
Y'all. This man had perfect attendance at Burger King for 27 years. And to show their appreciation, they gave him a Ziploc bag full of bullshit. So, I'm not even gonna go into the details of all that. I have seen tweets and read stories about he's been getting job offers, career change offers and all this good thing because of his loyalty to his job, right? But his job showed him no loyalty, right? So let this be a reminder to y'all. Use them jobs for what they for. Income.
Y'all heard Beyonce? Release your job.
Release your job. She didn't mean run and go quit your shit.
Yes, she did.
Well, if you are not in a financial position to do that, I ain't gonna tell you to do that.
Yeah.
But release the hold that shit has on you. Like you don't owe
It's
your
just a
job,
job,
nothing.
right.
You don't owe them nothing.
Right.
I think the biggest message in there is if your company does that to you, use the power of social media to improve
To
your
get
life.
the fuck. Do you hear
I
me?
mean, he's smart. He used the power of social media to improve his life. He didn't lose anything.
Mm-mm.
He didn't lose face. It didn't cost him anything.
You know, we've seen many
didn't have to
times.
change
gonna
his
get a
life.
better paying
We've
He's
job.
going to be the
seen-
same person with
But
a
we've
better
seen many
boss.
times over how social media can help people.
He
That's
might
just
get
like,
hired at a different
homeboy
Burger
from the
King.
He
Cosby
didn't
Show.
badmouth him.
No,
He
but you
didn't
remember homeboy
badmouth
from
him
the
at all.
Cosby
He just
Show?
said, "This is what I got."
Somebody tried to talk shit about him for making a living working at the grocery store. Now he back on the screen. So social media can help. That's why I be telling y'all, share your friends shit. You know your friend got some hot shit going on, share they shit. Because you never know which share can get you there.
And while you sharing, BFAM109.6.com.
Yes,
baby.
yes.
Don't
Independent
even-
artists, independent
Don't
radio
think about
stations.
it too much,
We
too
for
much,
y'all.
too much.
We're at 107 artists, and we have 9 more signed up for July.
Hey.
Like we can't even book anybody right now.
We booked, bitch.
Hey,
What?
hey, you want to do one? I'll tell you. You ready? Because Raina already knows.
I don't know.
In July, I can't tell you what show, I can't tell you what time, but Drummer Boy will be on BFAM 109.6.
Oh.
There's something big coming to Raina's show. No, she doesn't know yet.
Why don't be telling me?
She knows something bigger than that.
Keep it on the hush.
I
Don't
love
say nothing. Y'all just gonna
She
tune in
not
to watch us
got to
doing
tune
our thing.
All I'll tell you is you need to probably look real good this Thursday. This Thursday. You got a superstar coming. Is superstar coming in here on your show. Facts.
Real good.
Somebody she's been wanting for a long time, and DZ pulled a couple strings, and I love my
I
girls.
just good. DC, I need to be a little. I need to show a little something. And tell a couple not to watch.
I'm showing a little something.
I never said no. I like the fact
She
that-
said, show a little something, tell a few people to watch. They can watch.
They're gonna watch.
Let them watch.
They're gonna watch.
They can watch.
I mean, they're already watching. That's why he's coming on. He's like, "Oh, I get to come on that show." He goes, "You want me on that show?" I thought I was coming on your show. I'm like, "Oh no. You didn't go to this show."
Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.
Okay.
So yeah, fuck them jobs.
fuck them jobs.
Fuck them jobs. Chase your dreams and be great.
Yes.
Who do you work for?
Myself.
Facts. Who do you work for?
Myself. At the
Facts.
end of the day, regardless of who I'm employed with, I work for me.
Who you work for?
I work for me.
I forgot.
Get what?
I'm out.
I forgot. I work for
It's not
me
me that I work for.
It is.
I'll work for me anyway, but it's these 3 little munchkins, right?
But it's you.
And they
Those
do-
are all you. It's part of you.
You're right. You're right.
In
you're
the
right.
nutshell, it is
You're
you.
right. They started off as a
For what?
what you call that? What you call
4
it?
double
Parasite that
cheeseburgers?
grows.
4 double cheeseburgers.
No, what you call it? Parasite. No, she a senior cousin.
Three-
How
three-
she gonna be a monster?
Hey, DC, my auntie fucked me up earlier. All right, we on the phone, right? And she was talking about my auntie, she did her rounds, checking on all her nieces today, right? So she was like, she had to make sure that all the senior nieces responded. I said, who you talking about? I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a what?
I don't know why she don't understand this shit.
I
Senior niece.
like it.
We
I
got,
like it.
it's like a
It's
big ass,
prestige.
it's like a big ass gap between us, right? You got the ones that were like born in the late 80s, early 90s, and then you got the 2000 babies. You are a senior, baby.
You know what the problem is there? Because her female genes are on,
Mm.
she associates the word senior with old.
No.
You
That's
don't
not
like
the,
senior? I love
that's not
senior.
that's not the issue here.
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm not the big cousin.
You're not the big cousin anymore. Now you're the senior
I'm a
cousin.
little cousin. She still introduces me to people as her grown
She
baby
my
cousin.
grown baby cousin. See, don't get shit twisted. But she's still a senior cousin.
I get it. She doesn't want to lose that name. I got it. The one that she doesn't really like. But she
Yeah,
likes.
she just don't want to hear that
I hear
shit.
you.
Yeah, she in her early 30s. She'll
Remember what your mama and Marcus did to you earlier?
You bet not. Don't nobody care that you strong. You bet not.
My
I
mama
love
is
that
Aries.
face. When that face, the mom face. You bet.
I don't care.
You're gonna be the senior disconnected.
What?
I don't care.
All of a sudden they gonna have that scream.
What else is going on in R&B fuckery? That was the show.
yeah.
Today's R&B fuckery for the talk show. So that was the subject. We're gonna go with subject.
Okay, so did y'all watch that versus? I know y'all watched that versus. I know y'all watched that versus because that motherfucker was 17 hours long and hilarious the entire time. So like, not only
It was hilarious. You know what? Actually, it wasn't hilarious the entire time. It got extremely boring towards the end. But at the beginning of it, when they had all the singers on the stage, what I don't understand is why did they just put all the singers on the stage? Because really, from the performance that I saw, Omarion and Mario needed to be in the mix with
Y'all
the rest
know how.
of them. They
Y'all
had
done
all
been
the
to church.
same amount of hits.
y'all done been to church and they're calling that one brother to pray and his prayer be so long, folks be like he's sneaking and preaching.
That was Ray J.
No, that was Omarion. Omarion snuck and had a whole concert. Like this motherfucker had a
Omarion was
whole
up there.
set. He was getting it. Like, boy, sit your motherfucking ass down.
Ain't that motherfucker?
And then I thought he did the right thing when he brought Orion out. But what the fuck was y'all doing with that watermelon?
Girl, first of all, I don't watermelon ain't the
sexy.
fruit for me.
It's
to
not
be eating
sexy.
Okay, it's supposed to be soft,
Watermelon
sweet,
only
and
tastes
crunchy.
good when it's watermelon. Because when you get watermelon flavor anything, it tastes like it always been in somebody's mouth. Like, think about a
watermelon only
drink.
good when it's good water.
When
just
it's
watermelon.
a good watermelon, yeah. Other than that, it tastes like refried watermelon. Like, who wants this?
Refried.
I said what I said.
It tastes like chewing
Fresh
and
out the
spit
mouth.
out.
Yeah, fresh out the mouth.
That's what the flavor of watermelon tastes
Tastes like a
Chewed
slice
and
of tongue.
spit out, and then they add sugar to it.
Yeah.
Watermelon flavor.
When the last time you had a watermelon flavored drink and it was good?
Not here.
No, because it leave that old
Oh, okay.
tongue on your new tongue. In the
Why you make me make this?
That was a throw up.
You know I got a weak ass stomach.
Did y'all hear about Travis Barker?
No, what the fuck happened to him?
He got taken to the hospital in a ambulance.
Oh my goodness.
And he has not disclosed anything yet. And Courtney followed. And the media says it wasn't no big deal till his daughter, Alabama Barker, took to social media asking for prayers. And then here's Travis's TikTok, Twitter on the phone this morning before he went in. It says, God save me.
Wow.
And it is not disclosed what he's in there for. What do you think it is? Think he OD'd? Yeah.
Or something helpful.
OD or COVID? It's got to be one of the two.
Or
COVID,
just something helpful.
I mean, I've heard COVID is
never
pretty
know.
bad. COVID can get
is
COVID
tough.
pretty bad when you can't catch it all the way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've heard people say it, God help me.
COVID.
We think
I
he's got.
definitely
I
had an
definitely
impossible
screamed
point.
to God when I was.
Listen, I definitely had a couple of impossible points when I was sick, where I was just like,
Like,
is this what
real?
it feels like? Listen, when you know I'm breathing, I am inhaling, and my body ain't doing shit with this oxygen right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it wasn't scary. It was just very eye opening. Like, whoa.
Yeah,
If it gets worse than this, I don't want that.
but we don't know what's going on with him. It could be all kinds of things.
How can this happen? Okay. Stalker breaks into Ariana Grande's home on her 29th birthday. Here's the bad part. You ready for this? The guy has already been arrested for stalking her. And in last December in LA, he showed up. He's already got a restraining order. How does he have a restraining order and get into her house?
Because
a restraining order doesn't
shoot
mean that.
bullets.
Okay, a restraining order doesn't mean that a cop is about to be assigned to you to follow.
What
this
about her
motherfucker around
security?
all day to make sure?
This is the same guy
Is
3
she
times.
on tour or anything right now? Security is expensive. You can't assume just because she's in the spotlight that she has enough security to have security 24/7 all year round. She might only have the same Xfinity that you got at your shit. You feel me? That she's responsible for checking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and unfortunately, she gonna have to bust his ass.
Now let's get into the heavy situation.
And that goes to
Uh,
her situation goes into everything that's going on right now, right?
Yes.
Because what gives you the right to say that I get to possess you and I get to just keep violating your space because I want you? But you know, as a woman,
They don't care.
our space just gets to.
They get to dictate what we get to do with our space. So if that man was to violate that little girl right now, she would have to have his baby. Ain't that crazy?
After having a restraining order and stalking her, if he was to put that knife up to her throat and force her to
What
be
are you reading,
inseminated.
DC?
All right, you want to hear crazy?
No, I want to talk about Roe versus Wade.
Okay. This is really close.
Okay.
The Denver Zoo had 2 male flamingos,
Oh, I read this.
okay, that were surrogate parents to an egg. And they were doing it, and for Gay Pride Week, they decided to split them up. So Freddie and Lance will be split up because the bird has birthed, it's fine, and they don't need them anymore.
Y'all, this is been a man right
He's
now.
a boy. Like a big boy. Like,
Cause
I mean, who at the zoo decided? Who at the zoo and PR said, "Hey, I know how we get more people here. Let's put 2 male flamingos on an egg."
you know, I don't even give a fuck about the zoo. Who the fuck went and put this story on this page? Like,
You know, it is TMZ, girl. That's news. That is definitely news. That is
I
definitely
don't care
news.
about no Denver.
Let's see who's underneath them.
Couple.
Let's see who is underneath that news. Wendy Williams. Now we talk about Roe versus Wade.
Wendy Williams.
I'm coping with lymphedema.
lymphedema.
What is that?
Swelling.
Whoa. Yeah, she is. Yes, she is.
Swelling in the limbs. No, she was talking about going.
Oh.
She's gonna be in.
Goodness.
I don't think that's a good idea for her. That's not a good look at all.
She's just showing people how swollen her feet are.
Man, I don't think that's.
Because you know, a lot of people that have lymphedema and they haven't been diagnosed with lymphedema, and they're very self-conscious about their limbs and they don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
So I think her speaking up on it and even showing like that is good. So they have decided that abortion is only surrounding your pregnancy, regardless of the health provider, any of that.
it's all right up to the state. Put those beds.
know that because Alabama, right?
Georgia it's a 6-week law. You can get one as long as it's less than 6 weeks.
I was reading something
And you know
today.
that's crazy because
You don't even know.
no, not
There's
in
not
6
one
weeks.
doctor that's going to tell you, "Oh, good, you're 3 weeks pregnant."
No,
Unless you're trying to get pregnant.
right. If you're trying to
If you're-
get pregnant,
you're
and
with
you're
those
paying
doctors,
attention to it,
yeah.
right?
But even in the
monitoring
situations
you.
where people are trying to get pregnant, so I read a story today. This happened a couple of months ago before the law took place or whatever was put in place. The lady was saying that she wanted to have her baby, but her baby was sick. The baby didn't survive. I think it was like at 19 weeks that they induced her or whatever. But since she didn't make it all the way to 20 weeks, it's considered an abortion. And it's like, how in the world, like, so where exactly do these parameters begin and end here? And why does it even matter? Like, why is it somebody else's decision what you get to do with your body?
Because in
You got me.
situations like that, they're gonna call it a medical extraction
And then like,
or something.
and then
else.
you think about how many people have had to have these procedures done because they were raped, because of incestuous situations, you know. And it's like, so now you're telling these people, well, if it's God's will, so it was God's will for this person, for this young woman to be raped and now have to bear this child. And then one day, due to the laws, her rapist can actually file for custody of the child.
Imagine that.
Ain't it crazy? It's happened. Like, that has actually happened
I guess we
already.
better bring them hangers out in Georgia.
Apparently. So then you're telling people, well, try to buy Plan B pills. Yeah, they're putting limits on how many you can buy now. Yeah. So, you know, it's crazy. You can't make your own decisions, but you're supposed to make your own decisions.
They said y'all out here fucking like rabbits.
Multiply.
Since you're fucking anyway,
So
make some
my
more.
thing is,
Is the
when y'all gonna start talking about population control?
I thought that's what COVID was.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was too. But I guess too
I
much
guess
of the
it
wrong
worked too
end.
well.
On the wrong end, huh?
Is that what happened?
Well, you know they said the origin of the word fuck is, what was it, fornicate under command of the king?
Correct. Think about this. Think about this now, okay? Gas prices are high. You hear this on the news? Oh, gas prices are high. We're going to limit our traveling this year. Stay at home. COVID, stay at home. What else did they make us do for staying at home? Race wars, stay at home. Now all of a sudden they're saying, oh, by the way, if you get pregnant, you can't have an abortion, but you're stuck at home all the time.
They know what they're trying to do.
Oh, God, what if they start having problems manufacturing condoms?
That's not going to happen.
You better hope your
better hope.
game. Y'all sit tight. We'll be right back on the bumper ride.
Better hope that pull-out game's on point.
Boy, you better hope your pull-out game.
So I know a couple of y'all with some weak up.
Terrible.
They're gonna get them too.
And just as a guy,
make you want to tighten up.
He said, I gotta say this on earth.
Y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to the Bump and Grind on BFAM 109.6. Go ahead, DC.
so as a guy, you guys know what the inside of your vagina feels like, because I know everybody touches themselves. They say they don't. They're fucking stupid. If I had one, I'd touch it all day. Imagine that you have something like a penis, and it is engulfed in that, and that inside there is just all around it. You want to pull the fuck out?
Yeah,
I mean, no, you don't. It's hard. It's extremely hard.
The consequences are.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's why I'd be like.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. My pull-out game was not good at all. All
I don't
right,
need
so,
the
whatever. I love both my kids.
My dismount is immaculate.
All right, so dear Raina, my partner does not trust me. Despite all my efforts to empty my life of reasons why, she has my phone passwords, I've removed other females from my social contacts, etc. Guess what? Turns out she's been cheating on me. She confessed a short-term affair to me, and now she wants me to forgive her. What should I do? Trusted the wrong one in Atlanta.
Pack your shit and move on with your life.
Can you do
Take
that?
your double L and
Do
go.
that leave part again, but just carry the first words. The first.
Leave.
Listen to your intentions. Listen to your inner thoughts.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
Yes. So.
And then leave.
Mm-hmm.
He knew.
The thing is, I learned a long time ago that guilty people ask guilty questions. Like, unless you have proof of some shit, like guilty people ask guilty questions. They act guilty. It's called deflection. I think you're fucking wrong because I am. Like, that's exactly how that goes.
All right, so
That's why he got to take his L. He got to take his lesson. Not his
And
loss.
leave.
His lesson.
And leave.
let's skip this out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're a couple. We're a good couple. We have no problem. We trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Can I get your password for your phone?
Mhm.
Why? Shouldn't you say something at that point right there?
No.
I'm distrusting you. What's the only reason I would need your password to your phone?
You might need to. We might work an app together, or your phone
Why
might be
can't you just
dead.
say
You
Or,
can unlock my phone.
I understand. I'm talking about couples.
Okay.
Well, I
I'm
want someone
I'm
that
fine
doesn't
with it.
matter.
In
Why-
my relationship,
Why is that a
We
good
always
conversation though?
we
Between a
always-
man and a woman.
we always had each other's
Y'all
passcode.
family.
I'm
in
talking
a
about
way.
my relationship.
Oh, you did.
And we always had.
And that's fine.
Yeah,
Doesn't
because
create any
what the
kind of like thought in your head.
No,
To
because
have
I'm
the
not
passcode?
doing nothing.
Okay, I'll just go on what he says. The first
And
thing
this
she
is-
asked
and check
for
this
was phone
out.
passwords.
Check this out. I never thought to look for anything in this man's phone.
I wouldn't
That was
either.
that was never my thought.
Mhm.
When I saw something in his phone,
just
it
saw
was
it.
literally I picked the phone up to use the flashlight. All I
Okay.
did was
Yeah,
unlock
I
the
got you.
phone. You didn't X out of the bullshit that you was doing.
I'm kind of going the wrong way. I was just trying to say like what he has already done. At what point should he have bailed? She said she has. I was trying to say like I asked you for
If
your
you
password.
didn't already gave the password,
Like we're,
and
I
you
don't
still
think-
wait,
tripping,
we're in a relationship. We're
Mm-hmm.
we're in it. We're
Mhm.
already in it. We've had phones the whole time.
Mhm.
I just come in one day, and I'm
Mhm.
not being accusatory. I'm just saying, hey, can I get your password for your phone? Nothing changes at this point. Is that a red flag to you? Why didn't you want me to know? Why didn't you do it earlier? Or nothing. If Lisa walked into me now after all this time, said, "Can I get the password to your phone?" I feel like something's going on. I'm gonna give it to her.
I feel like in that sense it would. be
Yeah.
Yeah,
suspicious. but think about how
So
many
should he have
times.
left there?
But think about how many times you're
If
doing
that's
something on
the
your
way,
phone.
if that's the way that they discuss the password thing, right? Because it could have happened in
right.
And,
Casual.
and anger too.
no, it could have happened.
It
Okay,
could
how
have
about
been
this
casual
one?
because think about it, DC. Think about it. You're doing something on your phone and you gotta go do something else and you need them to keep on.
He
and your
could have
phone
offered.
locked.
He
Yeah,
could have
babe.
offered.
Unlock my phone real quick and do this for me.
Okay, I'm
It
with
could've
that.
been
Let's just say it
anything.
wasn't a problem. How about this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't like Brian on Facebook. You need to delete him.
Why don't you like Brian?
See, we should have a conversation, right? And I think so too. I just don't like Brian. I'm a little intimidated by Brian. Could you delete him on Facebook for me?
I might delete you. You tell me you intimidated.
Okay,
Okay,
I don't know the real reason, but he says, I've removed other females from my social contacts. So she's asked him to do it. He didn't just do it for free. If a man walks up to you and you're in a relationship and he asks you to remove another man from your social media, is that a red flag?
Mm-hmm.
Immediate red flag. I agree. I was just trying to see what he should have
Because
had.
it's weird that you even know the names of the men on my social media, because
I mean, once you know the passwords, I probably got inside your Facebook too, I'm sure.
See, and that's my thing. Like, I don't understand the people that literally get their significant other's phone and go
and just
through
wait for
shit.
that moment to.
Like, cause I think of somebody's phone as their room. That's like, okay, anytime my cousin asks me to do something on her phone, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Specifically because I don't want to swipe the wrong thing and see the wrong. Not that I think she got a bunch of bullshit on her phone, but I think of it as that's your room.
Yeah, it's your privacy. Yeah.
You know what I'm
with
saying?
you.
That's just
I'm
like
with
you show somebody a picture and they go to swipe. Bitch, what the fuck is you like? You might
I'm with
see
you.
some
I'm with you.
shit.
I
You
get
know
it.
what
I
I'm
totally
saying?
understand.
So I don't understand that aspect of it. So all I can think is if you know you're not doing something, somebody keep on using you as
Everyone
I can just be
the same thing over and over. If he don't take that with him, he's gonna go through it again.
thinking that he has to keep you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to keep proving shit to people.
Mhm.
You are who you are, and they either see that or they don't. So if you
Mhm.
keep on, well, I did this so she could see, and I did this so she could see. Nah, man, no.
Let's just do this. This is the reason why you shouldn't go on people's phones. Okay, I'm not going to tell you who this is, what sex it is, or anything. I'm just going to go through the text
Mhm.
that we have gone back and forth to each other. Okay,
Mhm.
you working? Yeah, babe. What's up? Never mind. Need an emergency guest, but it's a paid spot. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm being held hostage. Laugh online. What did Triplet said? I seen him today. He said yes. What's your last name? Brown. Cool. I'm stoked. Okay, perfect. I want to practice with you some before fall. What's going on?
Mhm.
But if you're man and you see this is a woman's name, you start thinking things. I'm talking to a female and joining our bowling team.
Mhm.
But if
See,
you
my
start
brain-
thinking
but see,
about
my brain
when you
doesn't
go
work
looking,
that way.
you're going like.
But see, when you go, this the thing. When you go looking in someone's phone, you're looking for something. Your brain is
Yeah.
like in
Hyperdrive.
it's either your
in
intuition.
defense mode.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Intuition either telling you go ahead and find this shit out.
or
defense
either
mode
trying to save your ass.
Oh, right. So when you go look, you're looking with that in mind. So when
Facts.
you read stuff, you're gonna read it with that in mind, and that you can read stuff all.
Facts.
Yo can either sound like yo, or yo, or yo, or yo. You know what I'm saying? It depends.
Facts.
So hey, stay out of people's phones.
Because like that right there, if I was like I can go both ways here. If I read that, how you don't know somebody's last name is calling you babe?
Well, see,
Because
when I
earlier
see
in the
words
text
like
said okay, babe, and then I
but
said
when
what's
I
your
see-
last name?
okay,
Right,
maybe it's
'cause-
just because I have background in the service industry, but babe, boo, honey, sweetie,
Yeah, there's
darling,
nothing in the
it's
South.
nothing. You know what I'm
Especially in the
saying?
South.
Like that
Mhm.
stuff like that. Now I have had very specific situations where I've had somebody say, "Can you not call me that?" You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And I'm on my business. You know, most people like those are just terms of endearment. And the thing about terms of endearment, they're not just privy to relationships.
So final advice for trusting the wrong one in Atlanta.
He already gone. Oh no, he ain't gone
Did
yet.
you see DC hit the note?
Yeah, he did.
You should leave, and then the next time you should listen. Listen to your
Listen
whatever
to your
told you.
heart.
that. Yeah, listen to your heart.
Yeah.
All right, let's go next one. Dear Raina, my boyfriend has a long-standing friendship with a woman that worries me.
Oh.
I wish she would just say, I want to know, was the woman there before you? I just want to
She
know.
said
She said
long
long
standing.
standing.
Okay,
That's
I'm with
before
it.
her.
That's very important, though. If the
That's
woman was there
before her.
before, okay, I'm with it.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with before.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had a friend before I got here.
Mm-hmm.
He spends a lot of time with her, helps her out whenever she's in trouble, has slept with her one time because of a drinking party, allegedly, and isn't completely honest about other things. Am I right in being concerned? Trust has to be earned in Denver.
You should just go ahead and leave.
Go ahead.
Now this is why I say this. You don't trust him and you're looking for reasons to not trust him.
Facts.
Now, this is my thing. Now, if they are still doing whatever, it's gonna come out eventually. But you keeping yourself in a place of misery, thinking about it, well, what? And he's lying about other things, and what about this? And I know they slept together before. Just if you're that bothered, you sound kind of insecure.
Right, because the only thing that you control in any situation is
Is you.
yourself. So either he gonna do it or he ain't. What you gonna do? Why do people just sit in any? I don't understand misery. I don't.
I don't
I
understand
used
why they
to.
don't listen to their intuition.
I mean,
I hear it.
yeah,
You
like
read it in the letter.
back in the day. Well, you know what? I had to go through a lot of things before I got here, and that's not everybody. Don't have to go through a lot of things before they start. Like, oh yeah, this stuff is called common sense. Let me use
Yeah,
it.
some people
Let me
really
add
do
it
have
on my
to-
elbows every day before I go out.
Some people really
common
do
sense.
have to go through
I
it
wish
in
I
order
could,
to
too.
understand it.
Yeah,
You know, like,
yeah.
and I have to be very careful about my thought processes, my thought processes on that specific subject, because I don't understand how you see the same thing happen over and over with other people in the same exact type of situation, but all of a sudden I'm different. Like, well, if this situation is giving the same thing all those other situations did, how are you different here? It's giving the same signs, but somehow you can throw some bleach on them red flags, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, and I've been that person.
Mhm,
Like, I've been that
mhm.
person, so I'm not just
Because
talking
it's
down
one
to
thing.
nobody.
It's one thing to It's one thing to look through the mirror. It's one thing to feel it and be in it. And sometimes when you in them feelings, boy, y'all get dumb about them feelings. But everything that feel good ain't good for you. Cigarettes give you cancer.
Yep.
Liquor give you liver
Cirrhosis.
disease. We can go. Sex
Too
give
much
you
food give you
STDs.
make you
and-
fat.
Right. So everything that feel good ain't necessarily supposed to be in your life. And when it comes to choosing misery, look,
You don't have to do that.
you really don't. You really don't. You could choose to walk away, or you can choose around and sit around and stay and wait till you find out what's really going on.
It's your world, and the fact that you can tailor who you keep in it.
And intuition is a motherfucker. Y'all keep fucking goddamn
Yeah,
ignoring
right,
that
she
shit.
ain't
Both those letters had intuition.
Like, this just
Facts.
obvious. Like, oh, seen this
Yeah.
before. Y'all must be young. That's what it is.
No, both of them have been long-lasting relationships. So I mean,
No, me no.
yeah,
People
true.
call long lasting
Yeah,
about
some people,
5 years.
yeah, some people call 5 months.
Right.
Right, be sounding crazy.
I got a question. And this is not pertaining to this probably, but maybe it is. When women see a man acting a certain way, especially bad,
Mhm.
like the bad boy, for whatever reason, he's a bad boy in your world.
Mhm.
Why do they try to flip him? Kind of like men, like some men, they see lesbians, they go, "Oh, I'm gonna try to flip her." Not me. But why do women like the bad boy syndrome? You know he's bad before you get there, and you're like, no, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be able. He's gonna love me so much. I'm gonna flip him. He's not gonna be bad no more. Because you do want the bad boy, I get it, but you don't want all the shit with it.
I've never tried to do that, so I can't speak.
I was gonna say I've never tried to flip a man. It's always been the other way around for me.
Okay. All right. So why do you think men try to flip you?
Because I don't think I think it's more of a control thing.
Okay, I agree with that.
This
With
is
men,
my
I
precious
agree.
little,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I don't want you out here.
We were somewhere in the car, and I was saying America because that's where we live. That's what I experienced. America has an obsession with possession.
Facts.
And
Mostly men. I don't think it's mostly women.
It's women too.
Not as much. Not as
but
dominant.
it is both. But it
Like
is
you take
both.
all the women, it's not even half.
Well, when I say obsession with possession, I'm not just talking about with other people.
Oh no, I mean things too.
Yeah, women do got it bad, baby.
You know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that because
things.
every woman's got something that they just have excesses of.
I feel like people treat people. It seems to me like people tend to treat people like houses and like cars. You can't come into a person's life and then try to decorate them to what you like.
Facts.
You can't come into their house and begin just knocking down walls and remodeling. And I want a toilet right here. Like you can't decide to do that. Like you either come in and decide to share this person's existence with them, or you leave them alone.
And that's kind of a sign. I think now, for me, that's a sign if I'm staying or if I'm going.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because if me existing, like, I'm not a perfect person, right? So it's always things I could be working on. But if you're totally like, oh, you shouldn't dress like that, or you shouldn't do this like that, or you shouldn't do that, that means that you probably don't really like me.
Exactly. You like
you
what
know
I
what I'm
look
saying?
like, and now you want me to act how you want
There's something, about me, but I don't really fit into what you're looking for, and you might not be willing to let go of that. But I'm fine stepping back, like fuck all that, because But if you haven't been through things yet, you don't look at that as you know what I'm saying. You're like, oh, this bad boy, oh, he doing this thing, we kicking it, he like me. Well, actually, then you kind of get on his fucking nerves, and he's just like fucking you and looking at you, but he ain't never really gonna like you.
I tried to flip a church girl once.
Mm. She was never the girl you
She fell
needed.
it.
That's
That's what I was trying to get. I just said I was going to go after a church girl. I didn't pick her out
That don't mean
beforehand.
nothing.
yeah, they're the ones.
Back in the 80s, did. Your church girls, and I'm talking about the girls that wear uniforms every single day at church. I know they're still women, and I know everybody loves sex.
Yeah,
different
me
matters.
growing up, them always
I,
been the ones.
I grew up in church and I didn't start having sex early, but I don't know many people that didn't.
Okay.
Out in church or out.
It was
church.
pretty easy.
Yeah.
It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Probably.
Yeah, you
You
would.
first.
She would.
Hey,
we mature faster.
Hey, let me ask you this. How many women out there do you think lie to men about virginity?
What?
How many women out there do you think lie to men about having virginity or not as much sex as they really do have?
Zero. It's always a percentage of weirdness.
Due to society making it weird that women want
Facts.
to have control of their sex lives, I'm pretty sure the number is higher than we think.
I think so too.
Because you still have those that are pressured by like, well, if he thinks I've had sex with too many people, he's not gonna like
Facts.
me. I'm telling you, it's still
Facts. Facts. That guy that just
He
died.
can get the fuck right.
That male.
How
chauvinist
do you
guy,
know? Because I told you so. I was a hoe. Used to
know
be
I
a
was.
hoe.
Hey!
How do you know? Because I told you so.
I tell folks real quick, I'm proud of how I've been able to take control of my sex life because I grew up in a situation in a household, going to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, every time the doors was open.
I got the same urges as your animalistic
same
ass.
urges.
Uh-oh. You know who that is. I know. We're talking about something back in the day. She definitely got a comment.
BFAM 109.6. Who we got on the line?
Hello. Hello.
Call it back.
Hey,
TT.
You want to make a comment about what we're talking about?
I don't know, I was dialing kind of slow. I want to know more about this trying to flip a church girl.
I
Oh,
mean, it went very fast. I mean, back when I was a Catholic raised boy. I was in church clothes. I had a uniform to school, and you just think that these girls, they're trained not to have sex because that's all we got preached about.
That's the problem.
In Catholic
the word
school.
right there, trained.
That's what Catholic school is all about: is training. You get up, you sit down, you kneel. There is so many damn rules. I got more trouble because I didn't remember what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
David, why aren't you kneeling? Kneeling? I'm supposed to sit, ain't I? Oh, fuck. There's too many damn rules. I'm here to learn school. So when it came to the girls, they had you so much in the school. We never had sex classes. Nothing about like how to do this, how to do that. And I was like, I'm gonna get me a schoolgirl. I just felt like that was the next mountain to conquer. I was a conqueror.
Yeah, you was late. You probably was
I just
pre-conquered.
love that you said that because anyway, I'm not going to get on that.
No. You got to share if I had to share. No, you a regular. What do you love about the fact that were you attacked as a schoolgirl? Were you somebody's prey?
No, I'm somebody's prey now. I didn't get enough attention in school because I wasn't a church girl in school.
All right. So what fascinates you about that?
What's going on with that now?
No, what fascinated you about my church girl story?
Oh, I mean, I just wonder how come why would you want to flip somebody that's going right instead of just go ahead and get somebody who's already going in that direction?
Girl, she taught me things I didn't even know.
Yeah,
we were shopping. It's like you don't know where you're shopping. It's like walking into some of these country stores or some mom and pop store. It's different because it's not normal. We go to all these franchise stores, these franchise things. We're taught certain ways to do this and do that. When you go into something that you're not used to, that's where you learn stuff. And that church girl taught me things.
He said, "Take me to church."
Doctor said it was amazing. I don't know who said it, Chris or Raymond, but
Yeah.
you said if a guy is trying to change so many things about you, then he just don't even like you for you. I just never even thought of it about that because, well, it kind of relates to so many people are always trying to flip me from what I believe in. So, like, if you don't respect who I am, like, maybe you just don't like me. But it just kind of went right behind what you said, Dave, about trying to flip a church girl. So I'm like, that was conflicting, but I like that advice, girl. But
you know, Auntie, one of the older gentlemen at work, he's retired now. He's not there anymore. But somebody was asking him how he's been able to stay with his wife so long. And he said, well, that's the thing about it. When you like somebody, you love somebody, you find out what they like and you do it. You find out what they don't like and you don't do it. So if somebody is coming into your world and they know what you like and they're trying to change that, they don't like you.
Facts.
Well, I'm kind of giving the benefit of the doubt because if I'm talking to you in the first place, that means I like a lot of things about you.
That means I'm
That
attracted
means
to
I'm
you.
exactly. That means I'm attracted to you and I have an end goal.
I'm attracted to you.
Yeah,
That don't mean I
agree.
like you.
I agree too. Attraction and liking is two different things. Like the girl that I'm with now, I like her a lot. And when I met her, we talked about it like, I'm over 50. What can you do to enhance my life? I like my life. I liked my life where I was, except for I wasn't in a relationship. And she said, that's a very intelligent thing to say. I think I can do a lot to enhance your life. And she came in and she enhanced it because her life enhances my life. Without
just her
even trying.
existing, right?
Just
her existing.
Her
right?
doing her life with me doing my life enhanced my life. She has not gone out of her way to do anything different.
See, and cousin literally watched somebody loathe me live my life.
I'm gonna have to call and let y'all educate me now. Y'all look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
They do. Don't they look awesome?
I look like you. Me too.
They do. They look beautiful tonight. They did really good tonight coming in. Thanks for calling in, T.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Me teaching Titi.
Dear Raina, recently I've noticed a pattern of behavior in my relationship with women.
Oh.
I start to find fault with them. Number one, shout out to you for recognizing your problems.
Okay.
I start to find fault with them and feel they need to improve them. Didn't we just talk about this?
We did.
I start to find fault with them and feel they need to improve them when deep down I know there's nothing wrong with them. Any help, please, as I am really not sure if I just have bad taste or if I have an issue with women. I do not have a father as he was killed in 2019. Need my dad so bad in College Park.
Baby, it's
I
2022.
have learned in many different situations that most of the time what bothers you the most about somebody is yourself, and you can see it better on other people. Looking in that mirror is hard.
Facts.
Looking in it, and then you'll see somebody doing something that you do, and it will irk the fuck out of you, especially if it's somebody you're trying to keep close, because it's a constant reminder of the fuck shit that you do. So I think that what you need to do is take some time to self-reflect.
That's it, right?
Facts. Absolutely.
And then so it's okay. Every girl that you date ain't gonna be the one. You gotta go through all them girls that ain't it to get to the one that is. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with them.
Unless you're doing it from Jump Street.
I mean,
if I meet you,
even if he is, I just feel like it's gonna be when he get there. If he patient enough to hold out and not settle, right?
Okay.
When he there's one that he's not even gonna want to do that with. He gonna try it and gonna feel so stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's not even gonna work. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with him, saying I don't like this or she need to improve on that. Because just look at the things that you're asking of them and make sure that you're adding up to those things as well.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But if you know you're going overboard on some bullshit, self-examine.
Yeah, don't waste nobody's time.
I mean, that's what I'm looking at in there. He says, I start to find fault with them and feel the need to improve them when really there's nothing wrong with them at all.
And that goes back to saying that If somebody starts trying to improve you, that
Mhm.
means that they just simply don't like them.
Yeah.
He simply doesn't like these
The-
females.
the
That doesn't mean
attraction
that
runs out.
is nothing.
Why
That,
start thinking about the dad then?
but
Because he thinks that well, maybe there's something I should be talking to a guy about.
I don't
Maybe
think he knows how to
need-
approach women.
He probably
What if he don't know how to approach
He
women?
probably
What if he's
don't.
already met that one? He don't even know what he wants.
And that's why I say self-examine.
Okay,
Self-examination.
yeah.
You feel me? Just take some time to yourself because when you are you attract the tribe that you're supposed to have.
and maybe that's when he lost his father, that's when his trauma started.
I mean, let's make him
Okay.
21 right now. Let's make him 22, 23 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 years ago, he was 19.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make him a little younger. Let's make him 20.
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago, he was 17. His dad died.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say he was a late bloomer. He don't know nothing about dating.
I thought he said his dad died in 1999.
2019.
2019.
So that's 3 years
Oh,
ago.
I'm sorry.
I mean, he's still definitely in the mourning stage. I don't know how long the mourning stage is. I don't think there's a number on it.
Yeah.
But 3 years, still very fresh.
I just feel like there's nothing
Maybe
wrong
him and
with
his dad were close and they were getting to that point where they're going to have to talk.
I don't think he has a problem finding talking to females because he says that
Oh, yeah, I
he does
agree with
this
you.
often, right?
I agree.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think that you are attracted to a certain type of female physically, but that might not be who you be attracted to
Okay.
mentally.
All right.
So you're gonna keep
Alright.
running into a wrong female until you run into the right one. There's nothing wrong with them because they don't fit into your box.
That
Let them
part.
go, like you've been doing.
That part.
And go, if you need to talk to somebody to have counseling because there's something, you feel like there's something else bothering you outside of that, then do that. But
Or it could be like him bringing up his dad dying
he's
in
sad. He's
this
mourning.
situation.
sad.
He might be trying to fill that gap with these girls, and honey, they can't do that.
They can't.
No, they can't.
They cannot
Facts.
do that.
Facts.
They can't. Healing has to start on your own.
Mhm.
Oh, will be.
Hashtags. Sponsors.
Hashtags. Sponsors. Go.
Yo, you can find me at Instagram, Crystalline_Lynette, and on Facebook at Crystalline Lynette Ho, and on all her shit.
And you can find me at Everything Rena Marie 87 on Instagram or at The Bumper Grind with Rena Marie. Also on Facebook, Rena Marie 87, or is it Rena? Too much
It's one of
information.
Rena Marie.
Anyway, Google me. In the meantime, keep it cute.
Keep it classy.
Don't forget,
And that nasty.
right here on The Bumper Grind on BFAM 1.6.
I'm going to tune in this Thursday
Y'all
at 10
all
o'clock.
better tune in at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna remind y'all all week because we got a surprise for
Yeah,
you.
no, it is.
When do we tell her?
Now.
Bye. Hold on.
Oh, hell no.